comentando. Vamos a ver, vamos a jugar. Hoy toca doble partido brutal, o sea, de lo mejor que se puede encontrar. Bueno, no. Bueno, perdón. No jugamos contra Boston y Nueva York, no jugamos contra Boston. Ay, me he equivocado en el título, pero bueno, no pasa nada. Vamos en realidad contra Boston, en Boston y contra Oakland. Voy a, voy a intentar editarlo porque no me gusta que quede así, ¿no? Eh, Vamos a poner aquí visita a Boston y partido contra Oakland. Sí, mejor. Guardamos los cambios. Guardamos los cambios. Vale. Vamos a ver. A ver las emisiones en directo, chicos. A ver si suena bien todo. Y podemos empezar a darle. Esperemos que sí. A ver, hijo. Espabila. No, me equivoqué al poner el título. No jugamos contra Nueva York. Nueva York sería mañana. Mañana sí sería visitar Nueva York y después contra Tampa. Ojo, no está nada mal. No, me equivoqué al poner. Vale, pues sí, suena bien. Pues vamos a darle, chicos. Nada, día sábado, ya nosotros ya 2 semanas aquí de confinamiento, 2 semanas de cuarentena, 2 semanas, llámenlo como quieran. Es un coñazo, ten mucho cuidado, eh. Pero bueno, tenemos un gran Shane Bieber, Chris Sale, que partidazo, Mike Cleanger, Eduardo Rodríguez, Mason Baumgartner, Nathan Eovaldi y Carlos. Yo creo que vamos a jugar el primero, ¿no? Un Shane Bieber. Bueno, me he equivocado. Tengo Boston y Oakland, al final no es Boston y Nueva York, no sé si se cambió el nombre. Yo creo que se cambió, ¿no? Voy a ver, por si acaso. Pero yo creo que se cambió. Es Boston y Oakland. Boston y Oakland. Porque, a ver, visita Boston y partido contra los 6. Sí, sí. Me había equivocado, me había equivocado. Había puesto al principio. Yo pensaba que era Boston y Nueva York, pero bueno. No pasa nada, ¿eh? Son dos buenos partidos igual. Yo creo que voy a jugar este porque quiero jugar contra Chris Sale. Tiene que ser buenísimo jugar contra ese pitcher. Y bueno, chicos, ¿qué han pensado? ¿Debería o no debería mandar a tomar por saco a Francisco Lindor? Voy a jugar este partido, ¿eh? Vayan dejándome por... hecho. Francisco Lindor no. O sea, Francisco Lindor. Lindor. Trade sí o trade no. Venga, va. Un partido. Lo que juega un partido, la gente que se conecte, que hay que voten un poquito. Ya Arwin me dice que no lo traspase, pues ya tenemos un voto ahí de que no. Pero bueno, es eso. Francisco Lindor, trade sí o trade no. Vamos a ver. Chris Sale contra Shane Bieber. Va. Este es el partido que vamos a jugar. De momento lo voy a jugar, eh. Vamos a alternar road. De momento porque... por cambiar un poco los uniformes, ¿no? Ya me gusta este. Con esta gorra. Y con los pantalones del 89. Con los pantalones del 89. Por jugar un... Voy a intentar así ir cambiando poco a poco. Bueno, Shane Bieber, 90, de overall. Shane Bieber está espectacular. Y Chris Sale, uff, cómo está el equipo reventado. ¡Salud! Está muy cansado mi equipo, eh. Yo no sé si poner a Scooter Jeanette. Bueno, yo lo puse, eh. Puede jugar, no tiene posiciones secundarias Scooter Jeanette, eh. Ojo a esto. Pero si no me equivoco, Lourdes Gurriel sí puede jugar tercera. Bien, entonces ponemos a Lourdes en tercera, Lourdes Janet en segunda y los demás pues que aguanten como puedan, hijo. El equipo está reventado, y el equipo de ellos está on fire, chicos. Están todos, vamos, brutal. Están todos brutalísimos. Y eso no me gusta. Pues sí, a ver si un día cuadramos. Yo no tengo problema, yo te digo, tiempo ahora mismo tengo. O sea, digo, menos a los directos, pero tiempo lo que hay tiempo, tengo. Entonces podemos hablar, yo normalmente si no estoy aquí, estoy en el equipo. Ayer es que casualidades de la vida iba a jugar en el equipo. Y puse Movistar un poco por así por encima, que estaban dando Break y me quedé viendo Break. Peliculones. Me encanta. Un película. Vamos a ver Lourdes Gurriel, chicos. Qué dificultad estábamos, creo que en Hall of Fame todavía, ¿no? Tiene dos rectas, slider y cambio, A mí lo que no me gusta es el cambio de este hombre. Bueno, el slider es brutal también. Pero bueno, ahí ven, no es el cambio, es el que...
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the back.
Lo hablamos, el slider se va entrando. Uf, qué bonito el pantalón, El pantalón está brutal. Este pantalón, me gusta. Sacando el bate ahí, no sé ni cómo. Entonces, bueno, Arwin vota que no traspase a Lindor. Veremos que cuando se conecte más gente, si quieren que traspase a Lindor o no. 2-2. Bien Gurriel ahí, defendiendo el turno. Si se dan cuenta, no me ha lanzado. Bueno, me lanzó una recta, pero bajísimo. No me lanza por ahí por la zona. Ahí está. Y el primer hit de Lourdes Gurriel Jr. a Chris Sale, esperándole la recta.
I mean, you couldn't ask any more out of a leadoff hitter. You have two jobs, to get on base and to work the pitcher as much as you could. And he executed both those to a T.
Sí, está en Hall of Fame, el bateo.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado.
Fácil no está.
Fastball for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Sacrifice attempt here. Pedroia.
Out of there. Wow, qué lindo,
with just the 1 out. So one gone in the
yo creo que hay mono también, pero sí, el juego está bastante bien este año. A mí, yo lo estoy jugando bastante más que el año pasado. También es verdad que tenemos tiempo. Pero sí, a mí el juego también me está gustando bastante. Y quiero probar el modo March to October. No sé si hacerlo en directo y si quieres lo comentamos, o no sé, o algo, Arwin. Tú me dirás. Pero ese modo tiene muy buena pinta. No me encanta eso, Payita. Si le abres la zona a Chris Sale, ¿qué me queda? ¿Qué me queda? No puedo abrirle la zona a este hombre. Y después de ayer, de ese jonrón en el último inning para dejarlos en el terreno, es que me encantó. Ayer fue espectacular el directo.
Here comes the 0-1.
Bien, Lindor, vamos.
Mercado, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Ah, vale, hay veces que estás nada más con un solo jugador, bueno.
Mira,
¿ves? El slider, se le mete mucho el slider. Sí, bueno, que a veces los momentos son con un solo jugador y tal. Bueno, viene Miguel Sano, boquetón, Uy, se cambió. Sí, en 5 temporadas, 118 honrones. No está mal, a boquetón. Voy a abrir aquí el Monster, que lo tengo frito. Tomar un poquito. Que fue terminar de aplaudir y venir y ir corriendo. Bueno, vamos allá. Si escuchan alguna música por detrás, son unos vecinos que tengo ahí que están emborrachándose y escuchando música. Es lo que tiene. Yo también lo haría. Si fuera porque no me gusta el alcohol.
No offer on that one. 2 balls.
2 bolas, 1 strike. Se está complicando solo, Chris
Has to
Sale.
be a challenge pitch coming up here. He
Pero a
probably doesn't
Boquetón
want
es
to
verdad
flirt
que
with loading
no
the
les
bases.
gusta pincharle, ¿eh? Yo me di cuenta antes también.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Infield fly rule.
On the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Qué putada. Me la dejó ahí, pero... Ahí mal. No, viene Luke Boyd, el hombre que tiene 6 jonrones en el partido anterior. Brutal.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1.
Ahora mismo también, bueno, que lance Chris Sale no es malo.
1-0. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
Ya los que conocen el canal saben que el picheo que más me mata es el cambio y es el que más está utilizando.
Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
Para mí era strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to
Tiene
ring
buena
that
recta,
first
una
strike
recta
right there. That was
encendida 95,
borderline
96
up,
millas, después
even
tiene
though
ese cambio
it
de
was in the
slider.
zone.
Buenos picheos.
Ready with the 2-1.
Mira, el cambio.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Whoa, he was swinging
Picheo
out
ya
of his
a
shoes on
ciertas
that
dificultades.
changeup.
O sea,
Must
que
have
con los
looked
fades,
real good coming in,
leyenda, es muy
but a
complicado,
different story once it got near the plate.
Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Me está matando.
Pulled the string on him that time, and
Bueno, vamos allá. Que es un picheo que engaña muchísimo.
striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll
Bueno,
lead
Andrew
things off
Benintendi.
here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Benintendi.
Now a ball lined to the left
Siempre el
side.
primer picheo me lo
But
batean así,
foul.
brutal, no sé por qué. O si les fuera la vida en ellos.
Hit out towards second.
Me
Jeanette
escucha
is
Jeanette.
there.
Buen tiro y buena, sí señor, qué granada de
Jeanette.
Jeanette.
Takes one away.
Qué pedazo de jugador tenemos ahí,
Batting second. The second base.
So
Dustin
the bases are
Pedroia,
empty
Oh.
with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Called strike to the 35.
El antiguo MVP de la liga, Dustin Pedroia,
Fellas, we
vuelve.
check out the tribe as they
Ah,
begin
tiempo
here
escondidito.
tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matt,
vuelve a ser la
5-2
mitad de
on their
jugador que
recent
fue.
homestand. Last
Ahí
week, the ball games
Boston
they
tiene un
played
jugadorazo.
just really nice baseball, all facets.
The count is
Find
1
ways to
and 2.
win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
No, that's
Good
Okay.
slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Cántalo, Payito,
3-2
cántalo.
now. Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed.
Y a
Strike
bailar
3.
bachata, Dustin Pedroia.
Well, I have to give credit to him
Qué
on the
curva
mound for
tiene
not
San
letting
Vivo,
that
el
previous
mismo
pitch
JD.
get to him.
Ojo que
He wanted it,
este
but he
tiene
didn't
peligro
get the
también.
call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
You're lucky if you get
Este
one
tiene
pitch.
peligro. Bueno, nada, perdón.
Tonight, right down the
Este
middle.
tiene mucho peligro
Cannot
este
be late
jugador,
on
lo
that
sabemos
fastball.
ya.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey.
Good breaking ball there, laid off
Vamos a
for the
intentar
second
trabajarlo bien.
strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And
One
he
ball,
missed
2
with it.
strikes,
It's
Miguel.
1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Y
An
tirándole al
off-speed pitch
cambio.
swung on and missed, and with
Ahora mira cómo
that, the
empezaron,
side
Shane
is
Bieber y
retired.
Chris Sale.
Down in order go the Red Sox. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Va a ser un partido de pitchers, creo yo.
All set for the start of the
Oye,
inning.
Scooter
Now
Jeanette.
at the plate, Scooter Jeanette. First pitch
Zurdo
coming,
contra
here
zurdo.
it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Fui con esa recta
Hey, no
altísima.
shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Nope,
Oh,
that's a ball.
Fastball well off the plate
Uno
for
y
a
uno.
ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. Sent on the
Un
ground.
batazo de
out to
Jeanette,
second.
le llegó Pedroia.
Dives.
Qué
What a
grande
stop.
Pedroia.
In time.
Eso hay que aplaudirlo, Wow, era hit, tío. Me
Big
robó el
league
hit,
play in the
Pedroia.
hole right there.
Con
That's a
30 y
pretty
muchos
good
años.
example of why
Y un
hitting
taca-taca.
hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, For
Qué
real?
bien lo hizo.
You gotta be
Qué
kidding
bien
me.
lo hizo. Nada que decir. Dejé la
Now in the
repetición porque
box,
se la merece.
Domingo Santana, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he fouls this one off.
Trae sin bola.
Nope.
Missed
Ball
low and
one.
inside with it, 1-1.
El
Get down,
cambio
1-1.
No score
me
here
mata
as we
mucho el
play
cambio
inning
de
number
hambre.
2.
Parece buenísimo.
Fouled off.
Pues eso, una recta encendida.
The 1-2 is in there. A called
Está
strike
ponchado.
3.
Sí.
You
Perfecto
know, I'm
pichado.
not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking
Bueno,
or
viene
swinging,
Oscar, que
he tried
fue
to check
un
his
fichaje
swing,
un poco
but I'm
random,
pretty
pero
sure the home plate umpire
parece
was
que
ringing
va
him up
funcionando poquito a poco.
regardless.
Fouled away.
Lleva 4 jonrones, de los cuales
So
3
far
lo
this
dirigió
year
en aquel
against
partido.
Southpaws, Hernandez is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Es un partido duro.
And it's fouled away.
Está lanzando bien, está lanzando. Ahora me está proponiendo
0-2 once more.
la recta.
Misses, that's
I got
ball
the count
1.
1-2.
2 out, nobody on.
Entonces trae una bola de Oscar.
Swing line.
Buen batazo
drive.
de Oscar, va a
That's
ser
gonna be
doble,
trouble.
O triple.
He's around first, heading for 2.
Doble. Qué buena,
We'll
porque
coast
si
into
llega
second here with a 2-out double.
Ah,
And this, of
internarse
course, is a
ahí en
ballpark
ese-
that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look
ese
at the team leaders
420.
for the most two-base hits this year. And we find
Hubiera
those
sido
guys are currently
interesante.
fourth best
Bueno,
in
buen
that
batazo desde
category
Oscar.
in the junior circuit.
Viene Roberto Pérez.
To the plate now, Roberto Perez. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat
Cuando
here at
empieza este
strike
hombre a
1.
lanzar el slider y cambio, ahí es donde vienen los problemas, Árbol. Muchos problemas vienen.
Ahí.
Strike 2 as the hanging
Ahí
slider was
muy
let go.
complicado.
Hey, I love the aggressive
Muy
nature of this
complicado.
guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a
Qué
loss
pena.
and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Han lanzado 3 sliders ahora. No se lo piensa.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2.
Si pasa eso, Ojo. Tener cuidadito. Entonces trae una bola para Roberto Pérez contra Chris Sale.
Ball 2.
Misses, ball 2.
Doy 2.
Two
Bueno,
balls,
si no, por lo
two
menos
strikes.
hacer
Two
que
out
se
here and a
canse y que
runner at
lance
second.
mucho. Eso es importante. Si es el mejor pitcher de ellos, que lance bastante.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
¿Qué cambio tiene?
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Uf, cántame la pañeta, está en la esquina.
Ball 1, no
Toda la
strike.
esquina.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the
Buen swing.
fastball. 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in
Náquela
right,
ahí.
and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss
Y a
on the
bailar
slider, and
bachata,
that's out
Bogaerts.
number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting
Señor,
him down
haciéndole
on
swing
only
grande.
4 pitches. And what I
Viene
like
Rafael
about
Divers.
all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Swing and a line
El puesto de
drive,
Rafael Divers
but this will be
debería ser
foul.
de Pablo Sandoval si no se hubiera dedicado a comer nada más cuando estuvo en Boston.
There's the
Outside,
knuckle
that's a ball.
curve
Pero
laid
bueno.
off, 1-1.
Hey, that
Cuestiones
backdoor
de cada
breaking
quien.
ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Ahí.
Otro
Ball
buen
and 2
picheo ahí en
strikes
la
now.
esquina de afuera.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
Vamos a ver con este Náquel.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter.
No le mala la bola, pero bueno. Hit al fin y al cabo.
That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
Buena recta.
0-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2.
Y a bailar bachata, Moreland también.
Already, and that's out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher.
Tiene
that
Alex
has a
Verdugo,
good
buen
fastball.
brazo tiene
What does
este
he do?
hombre.
He just throws this good
Llegó por el
fastball
fichaje de
right by, brings the express.
Betts.
No chance to put
Los
that ball in
Ángeles.
play.
Creo que este
0-1
tiene que ser el
count.
año de Los Ángeles. En cuando se reanude también la
Look,
Grandes
now
Ligas.
the pitch. Now a swing and
Porque
a miss
ese
of a
daño.
slider for a strike.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
2 out with the man at first. Not a bad pitch there with
Qué
2
buen
strikes,
picheo,
but it misses 1 and 2. And
Uy, le he pegado.
that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Ah, no pasa nada. Viene Cristian Vázquez, no pasa nada.
Strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off.
No solo pegar, no solo dar pelotazo.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Bueno, pues acaba el inning, chicos. Han dado un hit, un pelotazo. Tiene el Lourdes Gurriel.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings
dio
up
hit en
the
el primer
exciting
turno.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Qué bonito es el Fenway, hay que decirlo. Es un estadio.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away.
Yo hay
It's
dos cosas que quiero
4-1.
hacer en Boston. Ir a ver un partido de Boston en el Fenway y ir a ver un partido de mis Celtics.
And he gets the
Madre
call
mía,
that time
ábrele
for
la
strike
zona
number 1.
a Chris 6. Ábrele la zona a Chris 6. Entonces sí lo digo complicado.
Foul
Cambio.
straight back, and that got up here to the press box.
No, él trae una bola para Lourdes. Bien defendida ahí la zona. Deje el cambio. Va muy bien.
Fouled off.
Y Gurriel sacando picheos, vamos.
Hit down the third baseline.
Otro hit de Gurriel,
And a
vámonos.
diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect
Señor,
that.
buen hit ahora
Baseman
de
getting
Gurriel.
dirty right there, trying to save him.
Tiene que
some
tocar la
extra
bola
base.
bien este hombre.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado shows bunt as he gets this one down. There's one.
Qué lento
He'll put this in his pocket and be
No fue un
content
mal
with
toque.
just the 1 out.
Oh, madre mía, qué lentitud.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
En la
And
misma
this one's
situación que
in
el
the
primer
dirt.
inning.
And a nice job
Parece que
keeping
bueno,
it
dije,
close.
ahora vamos a
It's
tocar por
ball
primero,
1.
pero igual. Súper lento Gurriel. Pues ese primer bate.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Bueno, Lindor aquí
He's
jugándose
gone
su
back
puesto,
to back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and
Jugándose
neither
su
has
puesto,
found
el
the
gran
zone.
Lindor.
He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for
tres y nada.
strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
3-0 to him now.
Después viene Miguel, Ojo.
He's ready. Now the pitch. 3-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the
Okay,
game
3-1
that will
para
let
Lindor,
that
para
pitch go
Paco.
by.
Paco Lindor.
Full
Now,
count.
a big
3-2.
fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Brutal.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And that
Nope.
misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with
Bien.
only 1 away. Here's Miguel Sano.
Tiene un poquito Miguel Sano.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Es saber aprovechar todas las oportunidades, porque si no...
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Muy encendida.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And they'll try to get him to chase the fastball.
Pero sí, esto va a ser un partido cerradito.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did. And it's even up at 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch.
Buen batazo de Sano.
And it eats him up a bit.
No lo pudo controlar Bogart. Sí, señor. Está en bateo, está en Hall of Fame. Y en All-Star está el pitcher. All-Star Plus, creo. Bueno, viene Luke Boyd con 3 en base.
And as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up. Trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of
bola sin strike para Luke Boyd.
Put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 2-0 now.
Complica Chris Sale. El pick 22 de la ronda del draft, no sé, que no vi el año.
And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now.
Son los pitchers que sacan la
third
casta,
inning, no score to this point. All even now, 2-2.
Sí hay un poquito de diferencia entre veterano y All-Star, ya se nota. Entre rookie y veterano no se nota tanto. Mira el batazo de Luke Boyd,
to center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run comes across to score.
Y no entró sino una porque bueno, pensaba que podía agarrarla.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. 1-1 the count.
Acquired via free agency.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I
kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Turno para Domingo
Santana. The bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Liner toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Ahí sí entraban todos, porque si pasaba entraban todos. Bueno, una carrerita,
The Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Entering the day's action, they rank in the upper echelon of teams in their league in on-base percentage and not striking out. Now, you might think those two go hand in hand, but that's not always the case. As one of their coaches told me, some teams are too patient. They get themselves in bad counts.
Oh, qué bien ahí Luke Boyd, Qué buena jugada también ahora de Luke Boyd.
But aggressive with the right pitches. We do a great job of putting the ball in play. Translation? There are a lot of tough outs in this lineup, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Andrew Benintendi will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Y Pedro ya sacando su clase. Ya empezamos.
I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning.
JD nos va a dar un palazo
gets the call in the bottom
y nos va
part
a
of the
estropear
zone.
el partido.
Fouled away.
Cosas como son.
First and second
Hombre,
now, one man out.
Tiene poder ahí.
Hot shot down
el
the
cambio
line.
en el medio no se lo
This
deje,
will wind
por
up
favor.
foul. Still 0-2. Hit down the line at first.
Está defendiendo de
This
todo.
will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Lanzarle una buena
Nothing in
recta.
2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Creo que está esperando este picheo. Se lo voy a lanzar igual.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right
¿Qué
here.
hace?
And that's through, a base hit. And the run will score from
¿Qué
second
hizo?
as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, what a battle there, Giro.
Vamos a ver la
Several
repetición.
hits at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen
¿Qué
sink.
hizo ahí, Lourdes
He was
Gurriel?
still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell
¿Qué
you,
hace?
the longer the
Ay,
ABs
Dios.
go, usually, I'll tell you,
madre
you get
que
in
lo
that
parió.
swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone,
ese
not
error
come
ahí me
outside of
muero.
it, and end up getting a knock.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the
Era doble
0-1.
play.
Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Jeanette has it for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be
Era doble
too
play
late as
anterior.
he's well safe at first.
Now batter. Third base.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And there's a strike right down the heart of the
Eso es
plate.
el tipo de
0-1.
cosas que me molestan mucho.
That's a pitch he'd like
Tú
to
me
have
dices que
back.
le intenta
You're not
agarrar, le
gonna
pegan
see
el guante
very
y tal,
many
pero
pitches like that.
fue que
from a pitcher
pasó
this
la pelota
quality.
y ya está.
I'm sure he'd like to have that one back
No la quiso
to
coger.
take a swing
Eso
at
sí
it.
me molesta.
Here's the 0-2.
Pero bueno, va, a luchar.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Oh,
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it.
Lindor y el agua en primera.
throw
Qué
is
grande
right there for the
Francisco
third
Lindor. Eso
out.
sí, defensivamente no hay nada que decir.
Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the
matarlo,
quality of
Lourdes
their
Gurriel.
at-bats. Yes,
Recuerdo
they've
que
only
hizo.
scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes
Este
on.
Oscar va.
Thank you, Heidi. High and tight here to begin
Si
the
batea hacia el
inning.
Rey
It's
Phil es
ball
que
1.
va a ser triple. Pero bueno, vamos a ver. Complicado batear aquí. Dirigirla así.
ball.
And he lays off a fastball
Right
here
now.
that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
3-0 now.
Se
Well,
Slater.
knowing the
Se
threat
fue.
this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there.
3
3-1.
balls, 1 strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So digging in now, Roberto Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he pops up the bunt attempt.
¿En serio?
Sale is
Ay,
there, and
Dios
he'll
mío,
bring
yo
this
y los
one
toques
in.
de bola. No nos
Digging
llevamos
in
bien.
and looking for more, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
No nos llevamos bien los toques de bolillo. Qué pena.
So striding in, Oscar Mercado. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
Throw over to the bag.
And
he is tagged out here.
Sí.
Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Pruébelo. Está complicadillo, Está interesante con esta.
In there, 1 and 2 now.
Me cuesta a veces.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
Eso, que normalmente yo en picheo siempre se me da mejor que el bateo y me llegaba fácil a Hall of Fame. Este año me está costando.
And lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it bangs off the monster.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of the slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
No solo me quita antes el triple, sino que ahora me viene para un doble así tampoco.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A reach, but he can't get it in left, and this is going to skip right on by him. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Puro doble. Van a calentar gente. Esto se puede ir. Van a calentar. Se me puede ir, no. Se me va a ir.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Estaba en ese punto la máquina de que le lance lo que le lance, te lo batea. Sí. Vamos a ver.
At the ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
That's out number 1.
Up next to the Red Sox.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The batter, number 50.
Riding into the box, Dustin Pedroia, runner in scoring position with 2 guns. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Digging in once again, Oscar Mercado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard
Buen batazo de Mercado, sí señor.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Count 1-0.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. It was a walk in his last trip. 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Déjate pegar, juega para el equipo.
Runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Just behind for a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
On to Moreland, and it's a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Luke Voigt. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Voigt carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
High fly ball after straightaway. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning.
Empezó bien, pero ese doble play de Miguel Sano nos mata.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So step.
Que poner este hombre Brian Whiting.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Importante empezar a lanzar strike.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And the changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Xander Bogart stands as he looks at ball 1 here. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And he misses.
Come on, Blue.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Just off the inside part of the plate, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone for a 3-ball count.
Perez over to his left, 2 down.
Fácil. Segundo out del inning.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Qué bueno, señor.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Del mal inicio, bueno, del mal inning anterior.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Bueno, 3-1 el partido.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Pulled toward right center field.
Buen batazo de Gennett, sí señor.
But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
In now, Domingo Santana. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Bradley is there. He makes the play, runner tags and hits for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Runner at second, 1 away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch coming, here it is.
Está complicándose, pero bueno, eso estamos intentando. Vamos a intentar remontar. Ya está la gente en el bullpen.
Bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and
Chris
a
Taylor,
right-hander begin to throw.
el mejor de los mejores pitchers del juego.
And it's fouled away.
No es lo mismo batear contra un pitcher de 96 o 97 de overall contra uno de 80. Uf, de Oscar, por Dios. Si la llego a esperar un poquito más. Madre hermosa, cómo le dio. Qué sádico este hombre a veces.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Bien defendiendo ahí. Ya tiene los 100 lanzamientos. Pues sigue con energía, cabrón.
Vasquez over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez.
Roberto Pérez, que contra los zurdos es bueno. Qué fuerza.
First delivery to him on the way. Started him with the
ya decía yo, no iba a ser tan bonito.
A great arm action on that changeup right there.
Para que me dejara una recta
play with runners in scoring position. You're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it.
What was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Qué manera de penar. ¿Por qué?
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Sí, pero que es muy malo, Seattle. ¿O qué es lo que
Here's
pasa?
The first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Hombre, tiene a Kyle Seager, ¿no? Por lo menos, algo es algo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Yo el modo este March October quiero hacerlo con Detroit, porque creo que puede ser muy completo. Le has traspasado. Si ya lo traspasaste no tienes a Kyle Seager.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Gurriel shading to his right, and that retires the side. One left for the Red Sox, as the lead remains 3-1.
Peralta, Urshela y Von Garner. No está mal para empezar.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, they could certainly use that right now. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Bradley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Hombre, y si dieron a Félix Hernández, no lo renovaron.
Ready for another shot now, Oscar Mercado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
112 lanzamiento y este hombre sigue lanzando.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Pitch and walk in the game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Ahorita tienen a veces unos errores muy graves.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
Qué pena. El batazo fue enorme.
Time, and he's in there with a double.
Any hitter will tell you that.
Pues mira, creo que Lindor se está ganando el sitio.
Sounds different off the bat.
Se está ganando
See
el
his
sitio.
arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And this one's down on the top, 1-0.
Si este hombre da un buen hit, anota.
Oh,
se va para la calle, mejor. Madre. Vaya batazo le acaba de dar.
This game is tied.
Ahí sigue Urshela. Urshela es más joven. 422 pies, ¿eh? Se acaba de volar la barda.
On the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Indians have come back to tie things at 3.
Kyle Seager, quizás hace un par de años, pero yo creo que Urshela a lo mejor subirá más, no lo sé, tendría que verlo en el juego. En la vida real me quedo con Urshela.
Some signs of tiring, and then he gives up a long ball. If you ride a starter too long, it can come back to bite you sometimes. Now I gotta think they'll make a move.
Eso le cayó un coche abajo. Y ahora cambia el pitcher. Vaya momento para cambiar el pitcher, dijo. Y viene Luke Boyd. Bueno, dos rectas, slider y cambio. Más o menos lo mismo, pero con 80 o por así. De averaje. Bueno,
and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. He's got a hit in
vaya recta
3
me acaba de
at-bats
cantar
to
el
this point.
umpire ahí. Me gustó nada.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Partido, está bonito el partido. 3-3 al final.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time?
Y entra ahora, entra. La pelotita por ahí, por el medio, vamos.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Vamos, un poquito más arriba, ponle un poquito más arriba. Tienes que entrar, hijo, tienes que entrar. Bien, Boyd ahí defendiendo. Son picheos buenos en las esquinas. Pero como se le vaya uno un poquito hacia el medio, vamos a destrozarlo.
Buen slide. For the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over.
Está Miguel Sano.
Indians get a couple of runs here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. We're tied now with
¿Qué batazo?
the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi.
Creo que mi dificultad es de estar en picheo y veterano. Bueno, no está mal, no está mal. Porque el mío no le estar de picheo y me cuesta. No toca eso. Bueno, vamos a meter aquí a Luzardo.
It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
De momento me ha funcionado medianamente bien.
To the at-bat on its way.
Parece buen pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Esa pelota así.
Ripped down the first base line, and the sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive it back to a breaking ball the other way, fires me up.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Jeanette has it for one, and he's out on the tag. But they'll take the late lead in this one as a run does come in to score. Now batting, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground, and the inning is over.
Para lo que podía haber sido, 3 en base asesinados, una sola carrera.
On 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Josh Taylor comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Drilled to
bueno,
the left
Jeanette
side,
está hoy que parece una regadera.
Way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
the leadoff hitter finds his way on base, should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. 1-0 the count. Danny pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High and away, not close. 3-0.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he'll just try and throw off the pitcher as that's in for strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too.
Buen batazo de Domingo Santana.
Base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So Oscar Hernandez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Hernandez is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup. Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Moreland has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding in, Roberto Perez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Ready with the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Ready now, two-strike pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him. And it remains second and third, but with two away now. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Matt Barnes.
Este hombre, ¿no? Vale. Sustitución. Ahora vamos a jugarle. Oscar Mercado. Vamos a Milky. Voy a hacer. Voy a meterle a José Ramírez.
Here's the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Curva recta y explita.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the
point. Dominicana para el mundo, vamos. Empatar esto.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Matt Barnes.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. He pulls this one into right.
Vámonos. Buen doble. Vámonos. Nos ponemos por arriba.
Double, so it'll give him the lead, but a possible third run will have to hold on at third base.
Vamos. Perfecto.
It's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game.
Hemos jugado al final con la estrategia también nosotros. Va a poner a calentar a Oliver Pérez y a Leclerc. Y viene Francisco.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He doubled his last time through. outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over someone.
And did he go around?
Me quiere lanzar strike, por mí, mejor. Después viene Boquetón, y va a tener que lanzar sí o sí.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Turno. Francisco Lindor, vámonos.
He's set. The 2-2. Fouled off.
Otro foul de Lindor. Séptimo lanzamiento. Vamos a ver.
2-2. Here it is. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length.
Octavo lanzamiento ya del turno.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Que su compañero. Vámonos. 3-2.
Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Vasquez is there and the side is retired. Jose Ramirez stays in the ball game in the 9-hole.
Jose Ramirez no va a jugar. Puede jugar, pero no. Poner ahí a Yasiel.
Takes over out in center field. Yasiel Puig is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Number 66, Yasiel.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And there's ball two now.
Le cuesta entrar ahora.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up.
On the first.
So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. Last time through was a base hit. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Hit well on the ground to first. Right to him. And a step on first to the out, 3 unassisted. Jose Peraza will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 3. Okay.
And a fastball is in there for strike one. Comes in with that average way down at 180. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
Lástima ese jonrón, empata el partido, estaba abajo.
But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo
fly.
homer.
En otro campo sería un fly.
Jose Peraza is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter.
Tiene Boquetón. A ver. Pen.
Number 3, Jose.
A poner el sit down. Freddy Whitey. Y aquí al que voy a poner ahora a calentar es a Dominic Leone. Sí. Vamos, Boquetón. Confío en ti.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9. First pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
No strike.
Dos bolas sin strike.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Dos bolas. Un strike. Para Boquetón.
Pitch on the way. fouled away.
Doy dos. No pasa nada.
Grounded up the first baseline.
Qué bien,
and a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he hits one on a line to left field. That's in there, base hit. Sano isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Se complica este partido. Un buen batazo, pero nada.
Heath Hembry takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. So here's Scooter Gennett. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch.
I always felt, though, too, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag.
Madre mía, pero qué lento es Luke Voigt para todo.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Devers has it. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. In there, 0-1.
Primero creo sería. Primer extra inning de esta serie nueva.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. If you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
No voy a lanzar la curva ahora. No me apetece.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Oh, and no, Yasiel, no. No, Yasiel, no.
Martinez is digging for home. Now the relay home. And the Red Sox are going to walk off a winner.
Cuando vi cómo se puso debajo del círculo, dije, va a ser el error. Joder.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate, putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
Por Dios, Yasiel.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Mitch Moreland. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Madre mía.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker. So he gets the nod in this one.
Es así. Pero me acaba de dar mucha rabia. Que es un error que no puedo controlar yo. Va debajo del círculo. Que hacía el Puig. Que hacía el Puig. Fue el del error. Vamos a simular. Ganamos, perdemos. Y vamos 1-1 y perderemos, ¿no? Sí. Y Domingo Santana se lesiona. Ah, no, ganamos. Ganamos 2-1. Bueno, salimos a Boston y de 4 partidos ganamos 2. Bueno, no está tan mal, yo qué sé. Posible traspaso. No, sin el posible. Pasa que como lo traje de agencia libre, no sé cuánto necesito esperar para que se vaya. A ver, si yo pongo a Yaciel, no están interesados en este momento. Es que tengo que esperar un poco cuando son de agencia libre. Cuando son de agencia libre hay que esperar. Toma de seleccionó Domingo Santana. La Addison Russell está mejorando. Igual, Addison, por ejemplo, no, es eso, que como los trajes de agencia libre no me permite. Ojo que Roberto Pérez, yo no sé cómo está de contrato, pero Roberto Pérez puede ser un... Mira, tiene 31 años, Buscamos a un catcher decente. Vamos a buscar un catcher un poquito más joven. Siempre traigo a Gary Sánchez, que como el... No tengo nada, hombre. Oye, a mí este catcher me gusta, ¿Lo probamos? Vamos a probarlo, ¿no? A pelo. Tiene 3 años más de arbitraje, o sea que... Bien. Y este tiene 2 años. Vamos a probarlo. Vamos a probarlo a Garber, ¿no? Sí. Se viene. Y aparte me lo dieron a pelo. Pues a pelo. Y Garber tendrá 80 y algo. 80. Moral. Está cabreado por el contrato. Es normal. Everyday bench. No, tú no vas a ser banquillo, hijo. Tú vas a jugar. Claro, pero esto cambia en cuanto lo ponga. Pero ese Garber lo voy a probar, Porque sí lo voy a probar. No. Aquí vamos a poner a Yacier y a Garber. A ver, Garber. Uf, pero Garber va para arriba, Madre mía, hermoso, que tiene poder, contacto. Bueno, defensivamente es normalito, pero ¿qué se puede pedir, no? Brutal, Patea a la derecha, tal, igual. Pero creo que hemos ganado, con este traspaso. Sí. Y Mitch Garber. Tiene muy buena pinta, Y ahora a probarlo. Vamos a probarlo. Todavía no. Creo que... No sé si... Oliver Pérez lo tengo aquí, Oscar Mercado lo tengo aquí, Tarle Glass no. Los jóvenes todavía no, tengo varios, mira, tengo a este nada, Luzardo en A, este nada, Marval de nada, no he traspasado casi. Cuando pueda traspasar a esto se puede venir un equipazo, Otro va, no los estoy traspasando todavía. No sé si me pidieron uno para el traspaso de... No, me pedían uno, ahora me acuerdo. Me pedían uno, pero para el traspaso de... River de nuevo, no. Clevenger. Perdemos. Hostia. He perdido los dos, Y de paliza. Cuidadito, Cuidadito con Oakland. Que viene Oakland. Tienen que estar cansados mis jugadores. Venga, va. Voy a jugar así. Coja. ¿Qué es eso, chicos? Están reventados, no. Lo siguiente. Lo voy a dejar, aunque estén cansados. No sé. Que así es lógico, que pierdan también. Aquí te lo dicen. Visita de vida, tal, no sé qué. Bah. Muy complicado cuando están tan cansados. Pero bueno, vamos a seguir. Mike Clevenger, 4 ganados, 0 perdidos. Shane Bieber, 3 perdidos. Increíble.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air.
Ya sinceramente a lo mejor este año no ganarlo.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, the knees, strike one. So fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there.
Si esa esquina me la quita, me va a costar.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Robbie Grossman is on deck. And a good pitch there.
Tirándole
Swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed. He just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Robbie Grossman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in the sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hernandez is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
No, hombre, tío, buen equipo. Un equipo que tiene que estar ahí luchando,
gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, his last one was kind of a train wreck. Wasn't able to
Yo me
get
imagino
out
que
the second inning in his last start. Took a loss. He's going to look to go a lot deeper into this one. Hopefully to take some of that stress out of that bullpen so the bullpen doesn't have to bail him out again in the second inning.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
Manaya tiene 2 rectas, cambio de slide.
The 0-1 pitch.
Buenos brazos ahí.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Además, si pudiera cambiarles así y así el push por Laureano, creo que estaría perdiendo.
Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Did he hold up in time?
Mira el bigotudo, me dice.
No, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. His career numbers against Minaya, he's 0 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And Dan Biro, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now. They got an ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff. And I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night, rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1-1.
1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
0 balls, 1 strike.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for it. That's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's fouled away. This is foul right side.
Ya empieza el rollo de que empiezan a batear todo, a defenderse hasta que
1-2.
Cambio, a ver qué pasa.
Y
tirándole caña.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good
start.
How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In there, no balls and a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night. That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Ahí viene Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Ball and a strike.
Bastante, diría yo.
The 1-1.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the harder plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set, now the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Sano aboard here at first with nobody out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The second for one. Turn throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Batting good.
Settling in now, Mitch Garver, the American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago. No balls in one strike.
El mejor bateador de la Liga Americana en posición de catcher el año anterior.
Wind up and the 0-1. And they look at a fastball just off the flat.
No, ofensivamente, muy bueno.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. Can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
De una película de malo de los años 80. Ese bigote.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Bueno, partido que se ve que va a ser.
Back now at Progressive Field, home of the Indians. We've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
2-1. Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 2 balls and a strike to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first down. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mercado is there.
Igual, tío, que vaya bien. Todo vaya bien. Feliz fin de semana.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Garver has it.
Garver y buen out, sí señor. Buen ponche también. Por fin la curva.
The A's strand one.
De presencia.
And now is Yasiel
as
we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fouled away.
Empezó como un tren que hacer, pero bueno, se ha convertido en lo que es.
A 1-1 home.
Jugador más, pero es una pena porque con las cualidades que tiene.
Two.
2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Sacar picheo, y así es, vamos. Aunque te ponche, pero hay que sacar picheo. Se siente incómodo.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw
Suena
down
al suelo y no
first,
fui.
1 away.
Bueno, nos sacamos 8, pero no se puede.
Stepping in, Oscar Mercado.
Oscar.
He's a guy looking to
Sacarla
break
también,
out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Segunda ronda, pick in the 2013.
And it's fouled away.
Y que no se sienta cómodo lanzando strike tampoco ahí la zona. Esa es un poco la idea.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ese picheo ahí alto.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Simeon is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Segundo out.
Ready for another chance? Lourdes Gurriel.
Y viene
0-1 for him here in this one.
El primero, de nuevo.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that missed.
Va.
Bottom of inning number 3. Nothing our score.
No lo puedo usar. No me he dado cuenta.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Me está costando batearle bien,
Trying to send him packing for the second time. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay throw.
Triple de
is in there with a triple.
Señor, y porque le hizo un contacto, no se iba.
Headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Chapman has it cleanly, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Marcus Simeon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
0-1.
Simeon in an 0-2 ball here.
2 strikes.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And he fouls this one off.
Y te queda mirando los semis.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one. That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now back, designated hitter, Mark.
So now it's Mark Cannon as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
To second for one.
Qué buen doble play. Ahora sí.
They get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for Oakland. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
Se lanzó porque quiso, no estuvo ni cerca de tocarlo.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
4 contra Manaya. Un jonrón incluido.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Me tiene loco. Me tiene loco.
Fouled off.
Bueno, entonces trae una bola ya para Paco.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one. Here's Miguel Sano. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1. Is a fastball whiffed on for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball blew it right by him. There, 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And, looked inside. That's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
1-1.
1-1 va. Good boy.
The 1-1.
Pensé que estaba más alto el pitcher. Engañado.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Fouled away.
Sacando picheos, boy.
Another try at 2-2.
Full count.
Ese es muy parecido al que me cantó.
And he struck him out.
No,
down in. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. Puig on the run, but this will land untouched. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fouled off. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a long battle. That was good stuff. Now to the plate, Austin Allen comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in now, Tony Kemp. So far, 0-for-1 with a flyout. In there for strike 1. Kemp is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropped.
Swing and a miss. That retired the side, and that will do it. 2-3 go the A's. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wachman.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Lifted in the air to right field. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Una bola sin strike para Teoscar contra Sam Manaya.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Están cubriendo todos hacia el lado izquierdo. Sería bueno dar un batazo por el derecho.
Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Buen batazo ahora de Teoscar.
It's carrying.
Está dentro.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
En la zona de seguridad.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The wind up and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Muy elevado.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And so the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-2. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you.
You hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
And he is in there.
No vaya nadie, cubrir la primera. Madre, qué error.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Error garrafal ese. Se hay que aceptarlo.
Fouled away.
Tenía 2 strikes, vamos.
No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Took him out.
Se queda mirándolo, Marcus
Semien. Thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if he had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
1-2.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Onto the home run porch and gone.
Un picheo muy bueno. Lo acaba de destrozar, me lo acaba de mandar, vamos, a Júpiter. Qué pena. Quiero ver dónde me dio el...
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb. Hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Abajo y afuera, y afuerísimo. Madre mía. Mira, no tengo pitcher para lanzar. Voy a calentar a estos dos. Qué pena, qué pena.
Standing in now, Mark Canha. As he'll go after the first pitch to him, it comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Puig is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next,
outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making it work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now the 2-0.
Ball.
Taidísimo. No me distraiga.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here with the base open. He doesn't have to.
3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. He's set. Here's the 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. reined in. Whipped this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Well, the A's put up a 3-spot here thanks to the 3-run homer. Coming to the plate now, Oscar Mercado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. On its way is pitch number 75. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Great AB up to this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Full count.
Hit on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready once again, Lourdes Gurriel. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-2. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one by the look on the manager's face.
Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left, and that is off the wall. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
No, that's out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Recortando por lo menos. One already, Devo. They finally score a run.
They've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Miguel Sano is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for
1 ball, 2 strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Off and running is Lindor. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Grossman has to retreat to the track, but he has it.
Qué pena.
7th inning ready to roll. Into the box, Austin Allen. He's over.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
Jesus Luzardo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his
tirándole.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
1-1. He misses with it, 1-1. Luzardo, a former employee of the A's ball club himself. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Hernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Lou Trevino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here. Ready now, Luke Boyd. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Laureano is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Striding in for the Indians, Mitch Garver. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Looks like the right-hander's gotten up to throw now with the Oakland pen. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
That missed.
Plays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is digging in. Marcus Semien 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Matt Olson will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game. And that bomb here in the 8th is big.
At the plate, Mark Hanna.
No, that's
the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That evens it up 1-1.
Qué pena este partido.
Pitch on the way. There's a cold strike on the curveball. 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, that ball hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. And now a throw comes homeward, and it's over his head. What's going on? Zach Plesac gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 34.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, and it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
1 strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In now, Yasiel Puig. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. The A's maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing.
Outside, 3-0 now. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Check swing, cold strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Puig off for second. Pitch outside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
405 pies por ahí. Llegó muy bien. Nos acercamos.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer.
Le dio muy bien Lourdes.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Austin Allen was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Nunca se sabe lo que puede pasar. Chico, voy un momento al baño y vengo porque si no, no aguanto. Ya estamos de nuevo por aquí, vamos a ver si logramos sacar este inning y jugárnosla en el último, ¿no? Tono ya.
Now the pitch. Drilled down the line.
Otra vez
and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A runner at second, nobody out. Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Garver is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
No, dos out.
Here's Robbie Grossman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the...
Bueno, nos lo vamos todos.
Takes the ball now in inning number.
El pitcher es... no lo dice. Sí, Liam Hendricks.
Number 16.
Ryan White, por si acaso, y Ryan White. Pero... tiene Francisco Lindor, tiene dos rectas, slider y curva.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
No regalamos nada.
Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Esa por lo menos la umpire no se equivoca con esos pichos allá afuera. De momento no se ha equivocado.
Fastball well outside. Bounce it to the left side.
Fácil para hacer esto.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
The first baseman,
So next it'll be the four-hole hitter for the Tribe, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth.
That missed. That's the ball.
4-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Line drive to left.
Mira, pero de frente,
this is
increíble. No doy perfecto, pero de frente.
Metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit
hard,
but the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Oakland A's wrote an important sixth inning to victory.
Ya está, eso fue suficiente. Sin más Dolson hoy, no nos hubieran ganado. Tan fácil como eso. Dos errores nuestros también. Hubo uno que lancé a home sin querer. Bueno, creo que no tenemos hoy sobre. A ver. Bueno, mañana se viene partidazo, contra los Yankees en Nueva York. Y bueno, y contra Tampa, en Tampa también, ojo. Y acabaríamos el mes de abril de esa manera. De momento, si no me equivoco, en Liga, bueno, estamos a 1,5 de los Twins. Hemos tenido una rachita mala. Y una cosa que quería ver era los prospectos. Cleveland tenemos varios. Mira, tenemos a Daniel Espino, el número 5. Está en AA. Tenemos el número 18, Brian Rocchio. Shortstop está en AAA. Tenemos a Ethan Haskins, que está en AA y es pitcher. Y ya está. Pero tenemos varios, César Isturiz Jr., Ojo. Vamos a arreglar el Star Voting. Clevenger está segundo. Tani. Closing pitcher. Me imaginaba, bueno, está Leclerc aquí. Que no está mal. Mitch Garber. Es solo un home run, Está Salvador Pérez de primero, Ojo, 15 home runs, 24 impulsadas. Garber, un jonrón 8, bueno, no pasa nada. Primera base, Luke Boyd está lejos. Segunda base, no tenemos en realidad segunda base como tal. Que es normal que no... Bueno, tenemos el Julio de Janet, que está por aquí. No es ni titular. Tercera base, Anthony Rendón, está José Ramírez. El shortstop sí podría estar aquí. Bueno, aquí está Lourdes Gurriel Jr., que está por encima de incluso Francisco Lindores. De field tenemos a Domingo Santana, estaba ahí, pero se ha lesionado. Y Oscar Hernández, que está por aquí también. Centerfield, bueno, Oscar Mercado no va a clasificarse ni de lejos. Y Rayfield, pues, y hacia el Puig, que me interesa poco, sinceramente. Pues eso era lo que quería ver, chicos. Voy a ver si tenemos un sobre y si no, pues terminamos aquí y ya está. Que no pasa nada tampoco. No ha sido el día, sinceramente. Hemos tenido ese puntito de suerte. Tenemos un partido por una carrera y un partido por dos. Pero bueno, esto es el béisbol. Vamos al Diamond Dynasty. Tenemos 6142, si no la compro. Pero vamos, creo que no tengo. Vamos a comprar uno normal. Sobre normal. No. Comprar un sobre normal. Y con ello terminamos. Pero este por 30.000 te dan uno asegurado. Vamos a comprar. Vamos a abrirlo. Hay uno de oro, pero no sé. Bueno, Tommy Canley. Si lo vendo todo no gano los 1500. Pero bueno, no está mal. Lo añadimos al bullpen, que es relevo. Listo. Bueno chicos, aquí lo vamos a dejar. Espero que hayan disfrutado, aunque yo he perdido los dos partidos. Pero espero que hayan disfrutado del directo. Como siempre digo, mañana más y mejor. Mañana sí nos toca contra los Yankees. Mañana sí va a ser brutal. Yankees en Nueva York y Tampa Bay en Tampa. Así que espero que eso, que lo hayan disfrutado. Y como siempre digo, mañana más y mejor. Quédense en casa, que es importante. Y hasta la próxima.